Hello YouTube, welcome back to my games of football tactics. My name is SSJ Gazhan99 and this is game number 1 against Crew FC. Sorry, not Crew Alexander, sorry about that. The music cuts off when you click off the screen and I accidentally click off the screen. Blah. Right, so team upgrades. Right, this is basically my formation. I like this formation. It gives me access to all sorts of things. I like to have wingers instead of centre forwards, so I keep these guys out on the wings. Okay, in these holding roles, I like to have a good passer, good controller, so that I can maneuver around quite well. Unfortunately, these guys aren't too great, but I wasn't able to find anyone worthwhile putting in there. Most of the control stats of my team is garbage, so unfortunately I didn't have much choice but to stick where I was. Okay, so what I've done is I've basically just put in a really young team, as you can see, 30, 25, 28, 29, 27, 26, 26, 30, 25, 26, 25. My bench is quite young as well, so as you can see, I brought in 2 players, Maryland and Moss are the 2 guys that I brought in. Okay, I've got this guy, this Bleakman was already level 19, so I've got him having expedite. Basically allows me to intercept balls that are played long ball or played along the ground as a 1-2 pass type thing. So, okay, that's that done. As you can see now at the top there, I've got 625,000 points. That was for selling players. Now, what you can do is if you go into the squad, you have these contract abilities. Now, if I scroll up to the guy with a skill and ability, he's worth 375,000 because he's learned this ability here. Now, I basically got the really old players like Pella. There's a couple of dudes down here that I wasn't using that had skills similar to Pella, and I just sold them. I didn't need them anymore. The same thing will happen to Pella basically the next season. I'm going to grab another player, possibly to move into this one, or mould one of these guys into this position and sell Pella on for a nice nifty bit of cash. And that basically allowed me to do an upgrade for stadium size. So I'm now up to 200,000, oh sorry, 1,000 people that go into my stadium. It's not going to be a lot of money to start with, but it will definitely help us out in the long run. I upgraded a new coach because, as you saw, I've got quite a young bench, so I thought I'd just allow some of the XP to be generated to my bench and go from there. So let's go straight into the next match. That's 2 minutes of waffling, straight into the match, and let's go from here. So my kit, I'm in the blue and the green. Actually, we're both in the blue and no, they're in the red, so that's fine, that's cool. Right, so what are we going to do? We're actually going to keep it at 3 times speed. Actually, I didn't realise it already was. So, right, okay, so passing stat is 31. I want to get realistically to either these 2, probably Bleakman. Let's get to Bleakman. Well, as you see, I think I rolled a 3 and he rolled a 1 to intercept. So I'm going to move possibly to here. And let's take a shot. So my 29 versus their 11 and 9. So I rolled a 1, he rolled a 3. I seem to roll ones in these sort of games quite often, so it's not it's not something unknown. This, I hate when they do this. They just go into control mode and they go plus 24. So my defense is 25, actually. That's not bad. 25 versus 24. So if I do this and go pressing, it actually takes away his control. So I end up on a 25 versus 9. So then I should win that one and possibly get a shot off. So this shot is a 12 versus 7 versus 6 versus 9. It's a pretty long shot. So if I go power shot, it doesn't really do a great deal, but hopefully 12, yeah, come on, get in there. First goal for the season for, I'm not too sure, I think his name was Al-Mamadi, whatever his name is. El-Mohammadi, there we go. So their formation is a bit weird, really. There's no way I could block everything. It doesn't go into control. I don't know why the computer does this. It's a bit silly, to be honest. But let's move Robertson over. He's the goalkeeper, by the way. So Robertson, 21 versus 15. He's probably going to win that one. You know what? Let's just try it. There you go, 12 versus 21. So there's that one. Robertson can't move anymore. So Rook. Do you know what? I'm just going to slot in there and just see what happens. I'm going to pass through. He's going to walk into this area here and probably take a shot, but I've got 2 people to block, so that's alright. 51, 3 against 51, that's not too bad. That's fine, I'll take that. So Grady's going to move back, and we're going to make the pass. So 14 to 50 is a lofty pass there as well. That's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. And he rolled a 0 to control. So my control is now 1, which is not, again, not ideal. What's your control? 7. Oh, nice. They just passed turn. Let's move into the area. Let's take a shot. 24 against 11, and that's a goal. There we go. So that's another goal for us. It's pretty simple. It's not exactly brain science, but obviously we're playing against people with like 1s and 2s as stats, and we're on like 20-somethings. So we are going to absolutely demolish these teams, or we should do anyway. So Bleakman, there's not really anyone else I want to substitute Bleakman out for. The only ones that I really want to get into the fray is going to be Maryland and Moss. So I will do something with those probably midway through the second half. We can carry on with what we're doing. Get them on a pitch, get them some experience. As long as we can get some experience under the belt, they should be okay. I'll just stick them up front somewhere and they can have the ball. So we're probably going to have a tackle here. 7 against 3. Okay, fair enough. So you're a defence of 15, defence of 12. Right, so we want the defence of 15 against defence of 2. That's a good roll. Is that a pass or a lofted? That's good. I'll take that one. And can you shoot? So you're a 12 against a 4-4-9, precise shot, a power shot, 12 against an 8, 5, and 9. So I'm going to go precision shot. So we get 8, 8, 1, 1. There we go, goal. Lovely. See, I mean, it's all very, very rolled based. So it's kind of, it shows you pretty much how it's going to crap on you. To be perfectly frank, it's like, oh, you know what? You're going to roll 1s for the rest of the evening, which is fantastic. Right, so we're going to pass to Robinson. There we go. And Robinson is going to pass to El Mohammadi. And then Mohammadi is going to shoot again. And that's a goal. Lovely jubbly. That's a hat-trick. And some points to go towards the next skill. So I'm probably going to put up another skill, one of my forwards, and give him a really, really good good ability to go with his skills. Probably give him something like cannon shot. The thing with cannon shot, I believe it says something like you can't have players in front of you in order to use it. So I want someone with good passing here, so we're going to pick up with him. Lofty pass to Pella, he's missed it, it's over there. Now Pella. No. No, I don't want you. Who's got the best control here? You've got the best control. So you can't reach, you can't reach, you can. You can. Let's get you in there. Oh, here we go. Oh, top notch. Let's do some subs. And let's get Maryland on for El Mohammed. D. Moss on for Robinson. And we'll back off. Now, the subs are not going to happen right now, so let's pass forward. Move you up. Can we get a fourth for you? Oh, keep it saved. That's the end of the game. So, not exactly amazing. Stats are pretty decent there. Good stats. El Mohammed has got this one all day long. He'll have the man of the match here. Yeah. Hamad, not Mohammed. El Hamad. So he's basically, the way this works is obviously the better off you are in the position, you get the stars. The stars increase the bonus EXP you gain. So as you can see, there they are. And we come out of here, and basically this is to tell you basically money spent on purchases of footballers, contracts, stadium upgrades. Bigger stadium can accommodate more fans, and more fans brings more money. Press continue. So yes, there we go. Fame is how your fans encourage you. The better results in the game, the more your score, the more fame you receive. Fame can be spent on scouting and purchasing better footballers. You can edit the club's details and hire personal trainers. Okay, so there we go. So we got 9 for that. Now the way that the fame works is, if you have a plus score, you get 1. So play, you got +1. If you got 2, I believe you get +2. If you get 3, you get, I think it's +4. If you get 4, you obviously get +9. Something like that. It works in increments of the amount of goal difference between you and your opponent. So if you're like 2-1, you know, you still only get 1 point because you were 1 goal ahead. But if you were like 5-1, you get the 4-point bonus, which would be 9 points. So it's kind of weird how they do that, but it is what it is. But a nice crowd. Say if there's $1 a ticket, you've got $250. That's not bad for a home match in a 1,000-seater stadium. So all right, so Rangers beat Wednesday, Cheltenham beat Doncaster, and Colchester smashed Barnsley. So Colchester's going to be leading the group here by the goal difference. So that is that. Thank you very much for watching game 1, and I'll see you guys in game number 2 against Colchester. Top versus second. See how we get on. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.